Well, another day, another not much actually accomplished. Man. I'm getting a little worried. We saw one pig back there. Not that one pig will do us a whole bunch of good. I need to do naked runs when I go through places I know are heavily infested like that. That way when I die, I don't care. Okay, one more. All right, so stupid bees. Yeah, these bees are taking up an awful lot of my time. It's odd that I can't find any. I almost never have problems finding bees. Go through the door. All right, so the other quadrants are going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 out to here. Let's keep shaving this back until I feel like I have a comfortable distance here. Still got a ways to go to take out this entire thing. We'll just work away a little bit at a time at it. Need to go get some more slate. I think I am out of shovels. Dry, dirty gravel plain. Muddy gravel. Yeah, I don't want any of this stuff. I gotta start being a little cautious again. We're starting to get a little low. New player tips? I mean, hundreds of them. That's going to be the problem. Lots of tips. How many of them you'll be able to take advantage of? I don't know. Ah, damn it. Probably the biggest tip I can give you that'll make your life easier is explaining the starvation diet for the 100th time. All right, sun's coming up again. Time to get some real work done. So, in the super early game, day one, the most important thing is get fire. There's kind of a sequence that you want to go through and watch episode 1, the first 15 minutes of any one of my vintage story runs. There's just certain things you really, really want to get done on the first day. And unfortunately, there's a lot you need to know, like all games of this type, to understand what's going to happen and to be able to prepare for it. But you want to get your basic tools created. So look for flint, grab some sticks from some bushes and trees, leaves. Make your initial tools. You need flint to make your initial tools, axe and shovel and knife and all that. Then you use the knife to cut cattail reeds. Use the reeds to make baskets. These baskets here, that's going to get you this inventory. You need 40 total reeds, 10 per basket, in order to get your inventory maxed out initially. Grab some food items like mushrooms or berries or so on. And the important thing to know about the food is that this food bar, when it hits 0, it'll start boinking you. You'll hear a noise for whatever noise type you selected for your character. And you take a tiny bit of hit point damage. That's when you're starving. Eat one thing, just one, of anything. Doesn't matter. One berry, one mushroom, one vegetable. Don't care. You'll get a tiny bit of food satiety. But the important thing is the game then puts a hold on your hunger rate dropping any further for an extended period of time. I just call it the starvation buff. So you eat one thing, and then you'll notice that this food will not go down for quite a long time. And so by utilizing that over and over again, you can go an entire day on just 3 or 4 berries or 3 or 4 vegetables of some kind. There's no need to fill this entire bar. Because as you're sprinting around and as you have an item in your offhand here, this actually costs 20% extra food drain when you put something in your offhand. Which you can see on your character sheet. So, character sheet right here has hunger rate 100%. As soon as I put a torch there, it jumps to 120%. So, while this is useful, it also has a cost. But you don't have to pay that cost if you're doing the starvation diet thing. Doesn't matter if you have anything in your offhand because your bar's not moving at all for a long period of time, so you don't really care. That will save you huge amounts of hassle. You can basically easily stay alive forever, assuming you don't get killed and eaten or fall in a hole and die, without having to worry about food. Now, when you do find you've got a lot of food around you, go ahead and gorge yourself, because you have these food bars here. Each of the bars, if full, is 2.5 hit points added onto your total hit points. So you want to fill these and then just go back on the starvation diet. So just gorge when you have a bunch of food nearby. Once they hit the max, then just go back to the starvation diet and you'll be perfectly fine. You'll get the hit point bonus, but you won't have to eat very much to maintain it. So, yeah, no. And then protect yourself. At night, bad things come out, depending on the rift activity here. And you want to not get killed. Tons of other things I could talk about, but that's kind of the early game. Do I start carrying the Falx blade? I'm not sure I want to. There's also tons of world generation setup you can customize, turning various features on and off to change the difficulty or what things you will or won't have to deal with. So feel free to jump in there and monkey with those settings to pick your own version of fun. Or if you just want to experiment with various things, you can turn off the enemies and those portal storms and all that kind of stuff. Oh man, it's already June 5. I'm feeling the burn. I'm behind on a number of very important things, and it's really starting to bug me. I'm spending a lot of time making no progress on the bees. I've probably burned 3 or 4 full days of no productivity just trying to find bees so I can get my apiary started. It's really important. It's really important to get started early. It's bugging the hell out of me that I can't find a single goddamn bee anywhere. The lack of protein isn't an immediate problem. It will be a problem later. I don't need more firewood for a while. I don't need clay forming for a while, so at least we don't have to deal with those. We've got the food preservation basement done, but I mean, I wasn't going to need it for a while. That was just doing something while I had time I couldn't do anything else. We keep getting kind of trapped in our home here with nasty rifts and visitors, and we've got a ton of wolves nearby, and they're all in the deep forest. It's stupid hard to hunt wolves in that deep forest because you basically step on them constantly. You can't see them from far enough away to kind of prepare for the fight. And there's no armor I can put on that's going to protect me from more than a couple of bites, so once they're on you, you're pretty much done. And I'm not playing one of the character classes that gets a bunch of combat bonuses. So, we got problems. Working and improving the house is also secondary. I need to get the farmland started, but that's going to take days of effort to get it all dug out and fenced and hoed and prepared. And I don't yet have the seed count other than flax and some turnips, which is fine. You only need one vegetable. There's no need really for different types. Ugh. What to do? I'm not sure what to focus on. I think I'm going to have to go due west quite a ways and hope that we can find another tree-supporting forest-type biome for some bees. It's going to be a long travel, and then I have to take another long travel back home, and then I have to go back out again, even if I do find it. So we got the skep, we got the flowers, we got tools. If I die, we're going to lose a lot of valuable copper, and that'll set us back. I think what I better do is take a break here real fast. I need to go grab a bottle of water and stretch and do some thinking. I'll be back in just a few minutes. Okay, let's get back to work. I think I'm going to leave the Falx. I'm not planning on fighting anything. Gotta take the pickaxe and the shovel. I think I'm gonna leave the axe. Trying to minimize the downside if I die far away from home. I gotta take the pro pick. Gotta take those, but those aren't any loss. This isn't any loss. The baskets will suck if we happen to lose them. Alright. Yeah, let's get moving. I want to combine a pro pick run with trying to find bees. So, let's get moving. This whole area out here is foresty, but the wrong kind of forest, and hella saturated with wolves. So, we're going to try to go elsewhere. We've been up kind of on the canyon, all the way to that mountain. Didn't see much of interest. There's pine tree forest out that way, but I'm not going to find bees. And a pine tree stone biome. So let's just go due west as much as possible. We'll take the occasional reading from opportunities like this one. Very high magnetite. And that's it, huh? Yeah, shut up. So, I mean, it's good to have magnetite, very high. I'll have to remember this kind of area. That's later, though, for iron production. Stinging bears. Well, copper node. I think I need to take the time to dig it up. We're a little low on copper until I find a deep copper deposit. I'm trying to find stupid bees. I cannot find a bee to save my life, and it's pissing me off. I'm spending a lot of time trying to find them, having to travel a long way now. And the longer it takes, the worse this is going to get. I need to be doing extensive pro picking to find at least one deep copper, and then enough bronze material that I can get at least the bronze anvil done and skip right into iron. but it's not looking like we're going to get that opportunity at this rate. I also have almost no animals anywhere nearby. How far down are you going to be, Copper? Pretty far down. Oh, there it is. Ah, poor. Ah, crap. Why'd you have to be poor? You mean the skeps? I can make the skeps anytime. I got tons of reeds around. I don't care about that. I'm traveling with a skep, so I can drop it and flowers wherever I find bees, but the skeps are easy. Just finding the stupid one beehive. That's all I need. No ore nearby. Not the kind of terrain I need. Problem is I need to be able to find it again later. And we're back around where we came in. Damn it. I was really hopeful we get one somewhere in that, around that lake. Why am I discarding so many raw materials? Because they're junk. I need the slots for other things. Can't make a map. I'm playing with no map. There is no map. You don't make maps in this game. You either have the map on or you don't have the map on when you start your playthrough. I don't need a map. Home is right over there. Alright, so that's what we circled. We came in, we circled that. I didn't go along the backside. It's the wrong kind of forest, really. I'm not sure it's going to help me any to go further back that way around that lake. Definitely no help over there. And this is the problem I'm running into. So there's that huge structure that's next to our base. I'll go a little further, and then we got to turn back. Yeah, if I don't have that massive landmark, usually I'll make my own huge tower like I just did with a nerd pole and some lights. Depends on circumstances, but that does help quite a bit. If I get on the wrong side of a mountain, it could be a problem, though. I'm trying to stay fairly close to a single cardinal direction to head back on. So many mushrooms. What? Thought for a second I heard bees. Stupid music decided to kick up loud. Guess not. Bees! There they are, right there. Alright, I need to somehow mark this spot. Let's see how to figure out where this is at and put up a marker. This might do, and I know to go straight that way. Alright, so down and left of this spot. Alright, so I've got that big gray pillar. I should be able to see this, so it's before the next lake, so it's right down here. It's probably not going to be ready in 2 days, so putting lights on this isn't really going to help. I think we're pretty close to due east or due west of our home. Can't quite see the starter position yet, but alright, they're a little higher than I like. Not sure they'll come down this low. Yeah, we're going to hope they do. Should be good enough. Alright, let's get home. Aim right for that thing and then keep going past it and see how close we are to a direct line.